Did you ever kill anybody?
Not intentionally, but yeah.
That's a lie. Can you lift your hands up, please? And lean slightly forward.
Yay. It's like a roller coaster. Click, 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 click. Just gonna flex. Pop it off.
So to begin, I'm going to calibrate the machine by asking you some straightforward questions.
Okay.
Please answer honestly.
Yes.
Is your full name Channing Matthew Tatum?
Yes.
Were you born in Cullman, Alabama?
Yes.
Are you ready to take this lie detector test?
I'm as ready as I think I can ever be.
Are you nervous?
Yeah, I think so.
All right, let's get started with your career.
Okay.
You started your career as a model.
Yes.
Did you perfect the smize?
I guess. I don't know if I perfected it, but I worked, so I didn't have to wait tables, thankfully.
Do you think your smize was better than this person's, Tyra Banks?
No. She's like the queen of queens. I think I don't think very many people smize probably better than her, other than other supermodels.
He's telling the truth.
Yeah. What's up, Tyra?
Do you think you could have won America's Next Top Model?
No, I don't think so.
That's a lie.
Really? Well, I wasn't a great model. And guys are different. Guys are like, not about wearing the clothes. You just get hired to be naked when you're a guy model.
Have you ever wondered if there was more to life other than being really, really ridiculously good looking?
Absolutely, there's more to life. That is for sure.
He's telling the truth.
Yay. Thank God.
You played Duke in G.I. Joe, The Rise of Cobra.
Uh-huh.
Did you ask to be killed off in the first 10 minutes of the sequel?
Yes.
Do you regret that choice?
No.
Why not?
The first one I passed on 7 times, but they had an option on me, and I had to do the movie. So the second one, I obviously just didn't want to be in that one either.
He's telling the truth.
You were a dancer in Ricky Martin's music video, She Bangs. Does that mean you're living La Vida Loca?
Yes. Actually, it was I guess I'm more of a she bangs kind of a guy.
Do you think you can thank Ricky Martin for your career?
Yeah, probably, yeah. I think that is what, I got that job randomly. My friend was going to the audition. I was like driving that day, so I just went in and did it. Got the job, and I met this girl, Liz, that lived in Miami, and she said, yo, you should like move down to Miami and like try to do this for real. And I was like, okay. So I kind of moved down sort of because of her. And that's how then someone saw me on the street for modeling. So yeah, I would say Ricky Martin and Liz did it.
Have you ever thanked him?
I've never thanked him. I've thanked Liz a lot, but Ricky, thanks, bro. Or thank you, sir.
Is it true that Magic Mike was inspired by your real life experience as a stripper?
Yes, mostly, yes.
Would you say that you were a better stripper than this person, Joe Manganiello?
100%. We're different classes of strippers. When you look in the dictionary next to like the perfect specimen of a man, probably Joe Manganiello is one of the bodies that like pops up because he's kind of weirdly flawless. But as far as stripping goes, I would put myself above him, dance-wise.
He's telling the truth.
Sorry, Joe.
What about this person?
Yeah.
Jennifer Lopez.
Am I a better stripper than her? I'm gonna say yeah. I would go harder if I was stripping against her. I'm just saying I'm gonna take it to J-Lo's front door.
He's telling the truth.
Yeah.
What does go harder mean?
I don't know. I'm just gonna go real hard. You got to go hard if you're gonna go against the J-Lo. The love. She's like, man. I don't know if I'm gonna win, but I'm gonna definitely. I like my chances, depending on who the audience is.
You're gonna leave it all on the floor.
Yeah, all of it.
Did you ever scam, i.e. hustle people? like her character did in Hustlers?
Scam? No, not like she did in Hustlers. No, unfortunately, we made like $60 a night, if that. $100 on a good night.
He's telling the truth.
Yeah.
Final question about stripping.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think Judd would make a good stripper?
100%. Because he could like strap them up to like the whole machine thing, being like, you like that? Oh, you're lying. Ooh, you like this? And he could figure out what they like. So it'd be a really interesting. I'm down to create the dance if he's down. Let's get it going. Magic Mike 6.
Magic Mike's Last Dance is your 6th film with Steven Soderbergh.
Yes.
Are you mad he never included you in the Ocean's trilogy?
No, I didn't know Steven then. If they made more, then yes, I would have been very, very mad.
Who do you think is more handsome, you or this man, George Clooney?
That's George, unfortunately. I wish I could hold a candle. It's just, I mean, and the world would tell you that. And you go to Italy, I mean, I don't even need a lie detector test. Italy will be the lie detector test. He's a very classy gentleman and a very good-looking man.
He's telling the truth.
Yeah.
What about this man, Brad Pitt?
Absolutely fucking not. No, unfortunately, no. Like, I don't think really anybody, I mean, he's more handsome than George. Sorry, George, but that's just the fact. I think most people would agree.
He's telling the truth.
Can't crack me, bro. Watch, I'm gonna fold now. It's gonna be one that's gonna just crush me.
All 3 of you have been listed as People Magazine's sexiest man alive.
Mm-hmm.
Who do you think would win in a dance-off?
I'm killing them in a dance-off. Like, crushing them in a dance-off. Like,
He's telling the truth.
yeah.
This man, Chris Evans, was the most recent sexiest man alive.
Yeah.
You both cameoed in Free Guy alongside 2010 sexiest man Ryan Reynolds. Does that make Free Guy the sexiest movie ever?
No, I don't think Free Guy is very sexy personally. I mean, it's a family movie, so that's not really what we're going with, but it had a lot of sexy potential, let's say. Congrats, Chris.
You starred opposite Steve Carell in Foxcatcher.
Oh yeah.
Do you think he looks better with this nose?
No, he does not look better with that nose. Unfortunately, no. Steve's a very good-looking gentleman. He looks very hawkish.
Yes.
Let's talk about pop culture.
Oh God.
Which was the better Save the President movie? White House Down, starring you, or Olympus Has Fallen, starring Gerard Butler?
White House Down, not even a question. Zero question in that. It's a better movie. It's a better made movie.
Telling the truth.
No offense, Gerard.
In 2013, you and Jamie Foxx performed the song, I Want a Channing All Over Your Tatum.
Mm-hmm.
Do you wish more sex acts were named after you?
Sex acts? Yeah, I guess. Yeah, why not? It's not the worst thing to be known for.
That's a lie.
Ooh, maybe
It's
not.
a lie.
I lied. Okay, I guess it was a little weird. You know what it probably was? It was, you know, it's a really good song, and it's really hard to get it out of your head, and I couldn't sing it anywhere because like everybody would just be like, this guy's like really into himself. He's just like keeps singing about himself. So maybe that's what it was.
You appeared on This Man, Bear Grylls show, twice.
Yes, it was a G.
Are you trying to prove something by appearing on his show?
Probably. More than likely, yeah. Actually, he said that when I was about to jump out, we were about to take off. I'd never skydived before solo because no one could save me if everything went wrong. He was like, this takes balls, man. And I was just like, what? I don't want you to say that. I want you to say that this is gonna be fine. This is gonna be really easy. But yeah, I'm sure I have something to prove that I'm not just some scared actor that doesn't want to do any of his own stunts.
Did you secretly use a stuntman for those challenges?
On Bear Grylls? No, definitely not.
He's telling the truth.
Yeah.
You famously performed with Beyonce on Lip Sync Battle.
Yes.
Who's a better dancer, you or Beyonce?
Beyonce, without question. I almost threw out my neck trying to do that move. Like, for real. All the single ladies, Go watch the video, you'll know what I'm talking about.
The truth?
Yeah.
Did you ever strip to a Beyonce song?
No, we usually strip to like, I guess, male sang songs, typically.
Who's a bigger daddy?
A bigger daddy?
You or this man, Jason Momoa?
A bigger daddy? Well, he's physically larger and he has more kids than I am. So I think he's a bigger daddy.
Do you think Khal Drogo surviving would have made Game of Thrones better?
100%. I was pissed when he died. I wanted to see him like lead an army and like do the whole like thing. Yeah, for sure.
Out of loyalty to Jason, did you not watch House of the Dragon?
No, I wasn't that loyal. I liked House of Dragon. It was fine. It was good.
You follow exactly 2,222 people on Instagram. Is 2,222 your lucky number?
No, 33 is.
Why 33?
My dad was 33 playing football. I was 33 playing football. I was a 33rd black belt in my kung fu school. The numbers just sort of like followed me everywhere. That's weird. It's a weird amount of people. I agree with you though. Most of them I don't even know who I've followed. I used to give my phone to my friends and let them just follow people randomly.
Who's the weirdest person they followed?
One was a mistake. It was just like, it was an older woman, and I'd end up blocking her. The stuff that she was sending me was crazy. It was wild.
Tell the truth.
Yeah.
What did she send you?
Very explicit photos, as you could imagine, and narratives that weren't real. That I was like, okay, I gotta block this.
Sounds intense.
It was intense.
Let's move on to your life. Your mother's nickname for you growing up was Chanimal.
Chanimal, yes, that's one of them.
Is that because you were a wild child?
Yeah. I asked my mom one time, was I a bad kid, Mom? And she just gets the 1,000-yard stare, and it's just like, no, you were just really busy.
So were you a bad boy?
I don't know if it was bad, but just busy. It was her words.
What does busy mean?
They tell stories that it was just easier to take me to the hospital rather than to try to get me to not climb things. So they did say I was really loving, but I was busy.
Your daughter goes to the same school as Sandra Bullock's daughter.
Used to, yes.
Is it true that you two met in the principal's office?
Yes. Well, we didn't meet there, but we definitely had probably one of our more connective conversations there. Our daughters got into a couple scraps at school because they're both very, very, very strong-willed little girls, and yeah, it was fun. It was a very fun year that year.
Do they still have beef?
They love each other now. Literally can't get enough of each other. They just want to hang out all the time now.
Telling the truth.
You wrote The One and Only Sparkella.
Yes.
Is glitter poop something you experienced firsthand?
Yes, every morning usually.
What is glitter poop?
Pretty much how it sounds. It's just glitter with poop on it. But I'm either a poopy snail and she's glitter poop, or we come up with some other sort of silly names for each other.
In the book, Sparkella's dad embarrasses her. Is this based on a true story?
Yeah, I embarrass my daughter as many times as I possibly can in a day. Have
you embarrassed her recently?
I don't know if I embarrassed her. She kind of likes it, weirdly. It's a strange thing. Like I went to a Celtic Irish dancing competition and I wore a Celtic Irish dance dad shirt and she thought it was hilarious. So she's not quite in the dad embarrasses me phase yet. It's coming, teenage years. I'm gonna have a lot of fun. I'm just gonna wear whatever she wears everywhere we go.
Looking forward to it.
Yeah.
Final question. At any point, did you lie during this interview and we didn't catch you?
No.
He's telling the truth.
Steady as a rock. I only lied about one that I didn't understand why I lied.